I'm out with my client the other day, a few days ago. We see this girl, probably the most attractive girl we saw all day. She's walking past us the other direction. We're going this way. We're on blue bikes. We rented these blue bikes. You're probably in your city, you probably have bike rentals. And where I am in Boston, there's bikes everywhere. So we're on these blue bikes. We're driving down the street. She's walking the other way. So my client goes, "Oh, did you see that girl? She's really attractive. I wish I could go talk to her, but we know we're riding bikes. We can't do that." And I say, "We can't do that. Why not?" And then I said, he was like, "I don't know. It's going to be weird. It's going to be awkward. She's going to be like, 'Why are you guys on bikes?'" And then I said, "No, we can't live like this. We have to go challenge our thoughts, challenge our limiting beliefs. Is it possible? Is she going to think it's weird?" So I say, "We can't do this. I'm going to turn around." So she's walking this way. So I turn around the bike and I go after her. So I do an approach while I'm riding a bike, a rental piece of junk rental bike. So how do you think it went? So I pull up to her and I say, "Hey, I know this is definitely weird, a little bit random. Saw you walking past me." And I said, or I saw you walking past me and I thought, you're attractive. I had to talk to you for a second. I had to meet you. I said something like that, something along those lines. I was like, "Yeah, I just saw you walking past and wanted to meet you." She thought it was great. And at first, there were people, so she's walking past and there's a couple of people behind her. So I had to ride past those people. And the first thing, my fear was like, "Oh, they're going to hear me. They're going to think it's weird." All these things that come up normally, all these narratives we have that are just don't help us at all. So I bike by them, catch up to her, and then talk to her. It goes amazing. Turns out she had just broken up with her boyfriend a few weeks ago, and she was actually going to work. But talk to her. It was great. I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "What are you doing? Just biking around?" I'm like, "Yeah, I was doing some videos. I had my camera on me." And yeah, I'm just like, "Oh, I'm going to do some videos." And so I ended up getting her Instagram. And it was amazing. Probably the most attractive girl we saw all day. Or at least I was on the bike. And after that, I'm like, I was so happy, so excited that I went up to her, overcame the fear, took the action. We both were like, we want to talk to this girl. We want to meet her. We want to see who she is. If there's any chemistry, if there's any potential for any type of relationship. So my client was a little bit like, "I don't know if we can do it." So I said, "All right, I'm just going to show you." And ended up doing it. It was amazing. I was so happy. I was like, that was so amazing. Went up, overcame the fear, did what I wanted to, talked to her, got her Instagram, and it was great. So there's so many times we have this battle of fear versus action. And I just made a podcast, the very first podcast ever that I've ever done. I just posted that podcast. I'm going to try to figure it out how to upload it and all that, but the podcast is here and I'm going to get that uploaded. So, but and it's about fear versus action, because the fear and the action are the two biggest things. Whether it's you want to start a business, you want to quit your job, you want to ask for a raise, you want to meet a girl, want to talk to a girl, we always have this fear. There's always these things we tell ourselves, "Oh, it's not going to work out. I'm not going to make enough money if I start a business. People aren't going to buy from me. This girl's not gonna like me. She's gonna be married. She's gonna think I'm weird." Whatever. We have all these narratives, and you have to challenge that. Figure out if that's the truth. Figure out, when I rode up to this girl on my bike, was she gonna be like, "Why are you riding a bike? That's weird. It looks stupid. You're riding a bike." But no, that never happened. I challenged the fear. Realized she loved it. She thought it was amazing. No guys ever rode up to her on a bike because they thought she was attractive. So we always have these limiting beliefs. We have this fear that holds us back from taking the action that we want. But I challenge you, start facing those fears, overcome those fears, and start leaning towards the action. Start taking the action and see what comes from that. And I guarantee you, no matter what awkward situation you get yourself into, you can get out of it. You know what to say. You know what to do. It's just like too many stories we tell ourselves. I'm like, "Oh no, it's going to be so weird." If it is weird, you just leave. You just walk away. If it was weird and the girl's like, "What are you doing biking next to me? Why are you talking to me?" And I was like, "All right, no problem," and just biked away. So we know how to get out of these awkward situations, but we need to put ourselves into more of these awkward and more of these situations that we're afraid of and challenge them, overcome them. So that's my video for you today. Make sure you subscribe. We're almost at 700 subscribers. What else? Oh, you can check out Instagram, Art of Alpha Coaching. I usually put text screenshots from Bumble on there. So you can check that out, Art of Alpha Coaching. For coaching, for a day game, for dating coaching, confidence coaching, and all that other stuff, check the link down below. I have the Bumble starter guide down below. And any questions, comments, leave them down below. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next video, and check out the podcast. Talk to you guys soon.